Hi, my name's Grant. Welcome to the Arizona State Fair. Make sure to like and subscribe. And now our guest host, Ezra.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Arizona State Fair Kids.
Located under the Grandstand at the Arizona State Fairgrounds is the Thunderbird Model Railroad Club. In 1949, a time when the Valley of the Sun had no major sports teams, few public golf courses, no multi-screen movie theaters, and only one television station, working men had more free time to pursue other interests. In search of an outlet to fill their free time, the men searched for an opportunity to express their creativity. Local hobby shop owners Bill Seidler and Quentin Webster posted sign-up sheets in their shops about a new club. Not just any club, but a club whose members could meet with others driven by a similar desire. That led to the Thunderbird Model Railroad Club, being born on August 2nd, 1949.
Thanks for joining us. Today we're with Mike. How do you even work a model train?
Well, the guy who designed this layout is back there, and maybe we'll meet him in a little while. He, way back in the 70s, sat down with paper and pencil and mapped out what this thing was going to look like. Another gentleman in our club brought all of his woodworking tools down here, set up and completely built all of the bench work you hear. This is bench work, what's holding everything up.
How does the engineering work?
We run on a DCC system, which means everything is radio controlled. There's 16 volts going to all the track, but the little controllers they have there control the trains individually. You do have to be a little bit of an engineer to figure it out, and a big engineer to put it all in. I'll show you some of the wiring underneath and around. It's amazing.
Like over here?
It's everywhere. We operate this layout every hour that the fair is open. And that amounts to, so we can keep 2 or 3 guys here all the time, over 400 hours of committed time for us between our 20 members to come down here and keep this open so people can see.
How long is it?
There's over 1,100 feet of actual track. This is HO scale, and it's 82 times smaller than the real thing.
How do you choose what they build and how is it laid out?
Every year we have committees, and right now we have a layout chairman. And he works with all the members to decide what it is that we want to do. If we're going to put new buildings in, 2 years ago one of our members said that they would build a fair, so there's the fair. A few years before that, somebody said they want to put chase lights on the theater. I did that. The chase lights on the theater are actually fiber optic. And if you lift that up, there's a fiber optic wheel going around.
What does fiber optic mean?
See the theater,
Yes.
the Regent? Now, can you see what's in there?
Yeah, it's like a little spinning wheel.
Right, in fiber optics. Some of the things are scratch built. That means they just started with a pile of wood and paper and glue, and they made it look like something. What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is probably the fair.
That's a lot of people's.
Well, we started out, 3 of us drew plans for this room. And it was more like a contest than anything. And they liked the one I did. That's all I can tell you. It gave you, the others filled up the room and some other things, and they weren't too happy with that.
Some call it a passion, some call it a hobby, others called it an obsession. We call it model railroading.
Let's take a look at leatherworking. Harley, what are you working on today?
Hello, I am Carly. I'm part of Waddell Hoofprints 4-H, and today I am demonstrating leatherworking
Why is the mallet made out of leather?
so that you don't damage the inside of it, because if you were to use metal, it would damage your tool, and if you were to use wood, it would damage the mallet itself.
You said a tool? Do you only use one?
There are multiple different kinds of tools with different shapes, different sizes, different designs, so that you can make unique pictures using all of the different kinds of designs.
What's your favorite part about working with leather?
Is that it's calming, and even though it's repetitive, it's like amusing to watch. Each indent into the leather slowly makes whatever image pop up.
Are there any restrictions when working with leather?
I can't use certain leathers. If I'm tooling leather, I have to make sure that it's a kind of leather that can be tooled. Some leathers are a lot softer. They don't have that pressed grain. And then other leathers are not thick enough, like this one. It's more like a fabric leather. For most projects, you don't want anything past 2 millimeters thick. Wallets and whatnot have pretty thin tooling leather that they're made out of.
You mentioned wallets. What else can you tool with leather?
I've tooled a belt. I've also tooled just small pictures like the one I'm doing now. I've tooled a couple bracelets, tooled a couple keychains and name tags.
How do you choose which tool to use?
Picking a tool is like picking what kind of pencil you're gonna use for like sketching, or what size paintbrush.
How do you know how hard to hit the tool?
The artist can choose. If you want harsher, more defined tooling, you would want to hit it harder so that it showed up more. Then if you want just like a nice soft outer edge, you would hit it softer.
Where can kids go to learn more about leatherworking?
They're on Facebook. There's plenty of great groups that have a lot of professional leather makers on it. And they have a lot of great tips, and there's also sites with free patterns and things like that. And you can also go to fair and see tooling at fair.
What inspired you to do leather tooling?
4-H is about learning leadership skills and other life skills that you would need. It's also about learning your agriculture and where your food and animals come from. It was started far enough back that my grandma in her 70s was part of 4-H. So it's been around for a while. It's called 4-H because it stands for the 4 H's: hands, heart, head, and health. Motto is to make the best better. There's a pledge. It says that it's pledging that you will do the best you can for your community, to learn about your community, to better your community. And that leaves me with the finished product.
Thanks, Carly.
Coming up on the next episode.
Hi, my name's Abby Kanuchak, and this is my pet goat, Jack.
Thanks for watching this. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It's free, so just do it.